What's up guys, Kid here. Today's video is about a friend. Now I don't want to drop names before I cause drama and whatnot. I'm just going to call him Mark. And let me just say that Mark was very annoying and rude. Every time he has entered my house, he has either broke something, begged us for food, robbed us, or at the very least talked so much. So if you guys like the video, please like. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this. This all started last year. I met Mark. He was 2 grades under me, and he was one of my brother's friends, but we were all cool. You know what, let me cut to the chase, and I don't want to talk about how I met him for like 5 minutes. So, a couple of months ago, Mark came over, right? My brother and I had to sit through an hour of him just talking about how he's going to invite so many girls to this one pool party of his. And, I would tell you more that he yaks about, but I don't really pay that much attention. So we went to his pool party, and the only people who showed up was me and my brother. Also, there's this one girl that Mark likes. She's in my grade, so she's probably out of his league. Back when school was in session, Mark would try to talk to her right next to her friend every day. She denied him every time, and I don't think he got the memo. Back to the pool party, my brother and I stayed there for hours just to keep him company. He also wanted to ditch us for going to like this event of fireworks that's somewhere in my area, because apparently we're not good enough for Mark when it comes to entertainment. No homosexual references related to that topic. So, Mark couldn't go to that event because his mom didn't have enough money. My brother and I decided to go home for the day. A month later, he comes by. He talks a lot again. Then he starts begging for food out of nowhere because he was starving. And me doing the responsible thing here, I told him to go to his house and get something to eat, then come back when we do some shit. This nigga tells me that he barely has food at his house. I didn't really want to make it my problem, so I just kept telling him to leave and get some money from his parents or something. Then he just went towards the front door. He told me that he was going to tie his shoes too, so I trusted him near the front door. I went to my room, working on my YouTube channel, of course. My brother was watching some YouTube videos. He even watches mine too. Shoutouts to my younger brother. So after he was tying his shoes, he left. 10 minutes later, my mom comes over. She was mad for some reason. She called me and my brother over, and she was pissed off that she literally found meat in our front lawn. So when Mark was tying his shoes, quote-unquote tying his shoes, he was conveniently in the kitchen because our kitchen is right next to the front door. So I opened the fridge, and immediately I could tell a lot of food was missing. My leftovers were gone too. So if you use a little bit of common sense and connect the dots, you would know that Mark's smartass decided it'd be a great idea to rob his friends out of food. So my mom had to go buy more food because we got robbed, basically. Thanks, Mark. The one thing that Mark did that crossed the line was this. So a couple of weeks ago, Mark came over. I wasn't home at the time. I'm actually telling you what my brother told me. Once again, shout out to my younger brother. Mark and my brother were hanging out in our house, right? My brother must have done something to have Mark out of his sight. Mark decided to go in my mom's room and see what he could do. He saw my mom's iPad mini. He tried to turn it on, but he failed. You know there's a home button on the bottom center of the iPad? Well, he thought he could turn the iPad on with the home button. Spoiler alert, the iPad was dead and needed to be charged. So instead of Mark checking the power button to see if it's actually dead, his dumbass put so much pressure into the home button that the screen cracked. It was pretty bad too. So he left it there and went back downstairs to hanging out with my brother like ain't nothing happened. A few hours later, I came home because like I said, I wasn't home when this happened. So I was home, then my mom came home. She saw her iPad and she was pissed. So she called me and my brother, and we had no idea what happened to her iPad. And coincidentally, as soon as Mark heard about that conversation, he got up out of there. He didn't want no trouble. So me and my brother came up to a conclusion that it was Mark's fault. Mark is banned from our house, and basically my brother wanted us to end our friendship with him too. So, Mark is no longer friends with us. That's the story, guys. If you like the video, please like, subscribe for bi-daily uploads because I'm uploading every other day from now on. I know there was an extra video like 30 minutes ago, but from now on I'll just do bi-daily uploads. Well, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, y'all.
Big Lowe's on the track, boy.